Well, welcome back to the Florida Boat Guy for a long overdue episode. So basically got back from the Keys and then hit it hard. I had a lot of work to catch up on, and been working, doing 2-3 boats a day, 6 days a week, and haven't had time to film. So what I'm going to do, I have a little bit of extra footage from coming back from the Tortugas. I'm going to show that next. Stopped at the Marquesas Key, and then also did a day at Boca Grande, which is the other chain island right before you get to Marquesas Key. And then our other stop was at Woman Key as well. But don't have any GoPro shots, but I do have a couple drone shots. I'm going to show that real quick now. Okay, now it is time for our next adventure. We are pulling up to the Marquesas Keys. All right, you can actually see the bottom right here. We're still at 8 feet of water, but that's how clear the water is here. And so I'm gonna take a little, obviously we can't visit an island without a drone shot, so we're gonna do that next here, and I'm gonna see how close I can get. I gotta make sure it looks like some shallow spots here. One thing I've learned about boating in Florida is you can't be scared of shallow water. And I think what I'm actually seeing is just sand. Yeah, there's seagrass down there and sand. So gonna go take a look. I've always wanted to come out here. There's a big lagoon in the middle, which would be absolutely fantastic for kayaking. Don't have time for that today, but was gonna at least try and get close to the beach if I can, and take a look around. This island is cool. This is about 100 years ago where Ernest Hemingway and his buddies used to come and fish, and this is Mooney Harbor inside there that brings you inside of that lagoon, and obviously it's real shallow in there, but they used to go in there and hide when storms would come up, so it was a safe harbor. But this is the very furthest island west, coming out of Key West, before you get in the open Atlantic, and then obviously the Tortugas is the next chain down. But I've never been out here, so interested to take a look and see if we can get close. Let's do this. Perfect. Not too much seagrass. That's why I anchored here. But I think we'll have to come back here with the kids over there to that sandbar where those boats are, because that is a pretty spot.
Welcome to the Marquesas Keys. This is the furthest island chain west of Key West and the official end of the Florida Keys. The islands are famous going back to the Hemingway days for their excellent fishing, beauty, and isolation. The islands surround Mooney Harbor, a natural lagoon full of sea life including sea turtles, rays, and sharks. The islands are a marine sanctuary and off limits to motorized vessels within the lagoon. This makes them a great place for kayaks and paddleboards. And welcome to our last stop on this trip, which is Boca Grande Key. Boca Grande Key lies about 9 miles west of Key West. It is most known for Boca Grande Channel on the west end, which officially separates the Atlantic Ocean from the Gulf of Mexico. This untouched island has beautiful white sand beaches and is always a favorite boating stop on our trips to Key West.
Okay, so that is the last of the footage from the Keys trip. I really haven't had too much interesting in the last couple weeks, and that's the thing. Obviously, I'm not a full-time YouTuber. I've got 3 jobs, so if I don't have something, I don't always pull out the camera. The one thing I had a really cool offshore sailboat. A guy was fixing up. This boat had already circumnavigated the world twice, and owner fixing it up, getting ready to cruise her again. So this was a few weeks ago, so I will show that footage next. And that is all I have for this episode, and in the meantime I'll be working on getting some more interesting stuff. Couple small boat projects. If you watch the Tortugas video, we've got an issue with the wiring on the anchor windlass, so that has definitely been bumped up on the priority list of things to look at. So we'll look at some of that wiring coming up and get all that fixed, and hopefully the entire anchor system replaced along the way at some point, as time and money allows. So all right, that's all I have for now.
All right, we are working on this 1988 sailboat today named Winnie, and this one I'm definitely taking a video. She's been around the world. She's one of the circumnavigators. So just working with Mel, who's the new owner, just bought it. But look at the size of this full-length keel. About an 8-foot draft. Very cool. So I'm gonna hop aboard here real quick and take a look down below.
Right. It may have been water, but that's all right. It's out of here now, so I ain't worried.
One less thing to worry about.
Yes.
Yeah. All right.
Beautiful view of downtown St. Pete. And this boat, like I said, 88, and kind of a center cockpit layout. Mast. And what's cool about this custom built is this pilot house. So like I said, this is an 88. She's been around the world. He said at least one time. He thought maybe 2. And man, look at this rear master. We got a little workstation here, drawers, nice full-size bed, bathroom, hanging closet here. Closet there, air conditioned heat. Get up nice and high. You've got windows around here. And you can just feel the history of this thing. Full wraparound galley, 3-compartment sink, stove, oven. I mean, plenty of room in here. And then another wraparound settee down below here. He's got his nice big TV. And then forward quarter, so there's looks like there's 3 beds. One up top, one there, one here. So got room for 3 people up here. Another full bathroom. And Mel is working on completely restoring this thing. So I mean, this girl is special, and a lot of work to do, but just solid boat. So this is really cool. And I'm gonna take off and get off to the next one.
All right, we are all finished up on that beautiful sailboat. That was something special. I don't see many circumnavigators, ones that have been around the world. So anytime I do, I always want to take a shot of it. And luckily Mel, the owner, was totally fine with that. So what was special, I think I showed you in that video, was that full-length deep keel. It's not great if you're going to the Bahamas or anywhere shallow, But for crossing oceans, that's the boat you want. And then that pilot house is a game changer. You're out in a storm, you're not in the cockpit getting wet or the waves beating you. You're down below with a windshield wiper on and the heater on, staying dry. So I can see why that boat's been around the world. And we got the tanks all cleaned out. He's getting the Perkins diesel all ready to go. He said he's going to spend about a year in that boatyard trying to get that thing back up to spec. Then he plans to go down to South America, Panama Canal, and ultimately to the South Pacific and Tahiti and Fiji and all of that. So hopefully Mel knows what he's doing. Looks like he's got the right boat for the job, and I'm gonna get on the road for now and head to the next one.